All right, guys. So I'd like to first of all say, well, not Merry Christmas anymore. Happy New Year. I'm glad to see or hear voices, see faces. Um, guys, kill your AirPods. Yeah. Um, thank you for being here. This meeting is to to let you guys know what we're gonna start doing the month of January. We're gonna start by lifting. A couple things that I do wanna. Okay. Let me see here. All right, so it's okay. Uh, okay, so there's 8 of us so far. All right, so couple of things. We are there's going to be a couple coaching changes. We're looking to get people that are going to be positive, that are going to contribute to the program, and that you guys are going to, enjoy being around and work with. All right. So the coaching staff is going to change a little. Last year we had 13 coaches, and because our numbers, we ended with 22 people. Then the varsity or the JV program kind of disintegrated there at the end. We had to cut down to 10. But if our numbers get better, if we have at least 40 people, we can have our 13 coaches like we did last year. So if you know of anybody that wants to, if you know of anybody that wants to play football, please send them my way. Uh, the more numbers, the better. The more people we can get out there to help us, get it going. All right.
Or
So and now here's the key that if they're 8th graders, they can sign up for all these stuff we're doing, but unless they have to they have to promote, or they have to finish their 8th grade year in order for them to start practicing with us. But when we have the camps, they can go out there, okay? But they can they can sign up for the Facebook, they can sign up for that website here. Um, all that they can do. They just can't practice with us because they're still technically in middle school. All right. So as you guys notice, we're going to be using a new website this year, and it's called Blast Athletics. And the reason that I want to use this website is because it emails you and it texts you when I send a message out. Facebook and Google Classroom, they're good, don't get me wrong, and GroupMe, but sometimes you guys will, you can ignore it or turn it off. With this, you get a text and an email saying that I sent something. All right. And every time I send something, it'll appear here, like I put the Zoom links. When we have something that's coming up, it will be under upcoming. So for example, we have open weight room that starts January 11th. So if you look, it tells you the start time. You can click on it. It'll tell you what days, what times, location, and I'll basically, put a couple of instructions there. And then I'll also upload the calendar for the month. So this here is the calendar for the month of January. Okay. If you don't have a Facebook, or if you're not in Google Classroom, because I put both the sign up links in both Google Classroom and Facebook, text me your email and I can email you the sign up link. Okay. Questions? Okay. Another thing, it has the roster. So as you sign up, I know I have 9 players and 5 coaches. So as you sign up, you'll be added here. Okay. Okay. I will make sure to save that. Okay, so far, we got 9, which is good, and it's gonna be a while before we transition everybody over. And there's another reason why I did this as well. We were having issues with Facebook. Certain kid from CV was, messaging and Instagramming and tweeting people, starting beefs, and I want to get away from that. Because if anything happens on social media, it's gonna come back to the coaches, and we like to coach. We want to be around for as long as possible, and I just rather not mess around with that. This is more private. And also, I mean, if you choose to, you have the options to have your parents sign up and get the notifications as well, which I'm actually think is not a bad idea, because if parents ever have a question, when I send something out, they get it too. I think, Daniel, your mom signed you up, and so, you know, she gets the notifications as well. Okay. We can post videos. Everybody has their own individual page. They can post stuff too. All right. We can run fundraisers through this. So this is going to be our new one of our 4 ways of communicating. All right. And if you want to see all the bulletins I put, just click on bulletins, click on the link, and it'll tell you what I typed. All right. So any questions on the new medium that we're using?
Nah.
Okay. Now the reason I call this is more to let you know what we're doing in the month of January. I'm just going to give a brief synopsis, and then Coach Ramirez will come in and take over and explain to you what he wants, what he expects, and what you need to give in order to be successful. We're starting early. We're in the weight room. You know, this year we're changing a lot of things. We are going to be holding everybody accountable, not just the players, but the coaches as well. And so, you know, we're going to get information to you 4 different ways, so that you don't say, oh, I never got anything. Okay. So the first thing that you have to do for us. So you see, here's the calendar. You got open weight rooms on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Start time is 2:30. It's not report time. You need to show up 10 to 15 minutes before 2:30, because we're on a time schedule. We're sharing the weight room with swim, and we're going to be sharing it with aces, and they're coming in like at 4 o'clock. So, you know, we have to be in and out. There is no, oh, I'm going to show up at 2:35. No, you know, coach has everything worked out to the T, and it requires that you be there on time. Questions?
I'll give you the time.
No, coach.
Okay.
I'll give you the days when swim.
All right. Yeah. Gus will give me the days when
Swim is in.
swim is in,
The time.
the times. Now, I hope you guys. I'm gonna open this up. So can you guys see the calendar?
Yes, coach.
So this week we're on winter break. I don't know why that's there, but it shows you the days. It's open weight room, and the purpose of this is to teach proper lifting techniques, to, you know, either teach a correct lifting technique so we can avoid an accident, and we can maximize the amount of strength that we can, you know, accumulate during weight room time. Because sometimes I go in there during aces, and I'll see a few of you guys, you know, trying to squat or deadlift or bench press like so much weight that it's a slip disc waiting to happen. Okay. Now, very important, January 31st, we start official practice. That's Monday through Friday. Monday through Thursday, we're in the weight room. On Fridays is going to be agility day, so we're on the field. That's going to be 1 hour. 1 hour, we're done. You go home. Okay.
Yes, coach.
Coach George, you want to take over? So it's Coach George time, guys.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. So going off of what Coach Sandoval said, the expectations, right, for the weight room are gonna be a little bit different than previous years. Okay. The goal here is the overall goal, right, for this month until January what, 30th or 31st,
31st.
is to, one, gain range of motion, right, and add stability, right? Stability, preventing movement in certain parts of the body, right? I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. This learning process is extremely crucial for your success throughout the program that I built for you guys, because from this phase, right, we're gonna shift gears to more of a neurological phase, where you build in the motor response for developing proper movements, right? And it's not really the movement per se, is the positions that you need to learn that will transfer to football. Okay, so it's really football oriented, right? It's not like aesthetics. You're not gonna be lifting for building your biceps, or it's not like personal training, right? Everything is geared to building athleticism, preventing injury, and hopefully it transfers over to the football field. Okay. Um, like I said, um, every every mesocycle. So every 2 months we go through a different phase. So if you miss, like, let's say you just go start the team for, I don't know, 2 3 weeks, then you're behind, right? Then you're not gonna be able to keep up with everyone else. So you being there is really important, and I will be creating little booklets, right, for you guys, so you can keep track of what you're supposed to do. Even if you have to go out of town, you can still follow the program. Okay. Expectations in the weight room, right? Same expectations as you have in the field, right? You need to be there mainly to learn and to get better, right? I know that sometimes, especially when you're younger, you want to lift heavy and you want to run before you can walk, right? But we're starting early so you can, go through the process and learn proper technique. Now, this program that I built for you guys is the same program that I used in other high schools. Okay, and I'll just give you some of my research data that I collected. I tested this program out in 2 other schools, right? In James Monroe High School in San Fernando Valley, I tested this program out, and in 2014 in St. John Strength and Conditioning in Bellflower. And at the end of the program, right, gains in power output and in strength went from 25 to 28% improvement from the beginning to the end of the season, right? So everyone got better. When it transfers to speed, non-competitive speed, so not in competition, right? Like testing your 40s, testing your pro agility, or your 10 by 10, what's it, 10 fives. They improve 18 to 22%, right? So huge improvements when you have adherence to the program. So you gotta buy in, right, to the program. I don't know if I could share the screen, Coach.
Let me see. I think you can. Can you?
The only way you can.
Let me make you a co-host, Coach,
There you go.
and that way you can share. Okay.
Can
There
I?
we go, Coach. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this is like the overview, right, of the program.
Oh, sorry, Coach.
Oh,
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and share your screen. I clicked something. I'm not too good with computers. Sorry.
there we go.
All right.
All right. So again, it's using this model, and everything is geared, right, to make this type of adaptation, right? So we're playing with volume, right? We're playing with intensity, and the end result is gonna be more of a linear start. It looks like it's going down, right? Because volume is decreasing, but we're gonna peak at the beginning of the season. And then eventually, obviously, because we're not gonna be training as much, your progress is gonna slow down and then decrease by the end of the season. But the goal is for you to end the season stronger and faster than when you started. Okay. So the booklets are gonna look kind of like this, right? And every phase has a little section to it, all the way to in season. We talked to Coach Sandoval, and I think we're gonna have 1 day of lifting in season, right, coach?
Yes, we are.
And that just to maintain, right? Maintain our strength and preventing our gains from going away, right? So this is the program, right? And as you can see, let's go to week 1. The lifts that we're gonna be doing are front squats, pull-ups, overhead presses, and planks, right? The goal is for you to learn how to do power cleans, right? Which is like proven to develop power and speed in any sport. So it's a really complicated lift. And we gotta do that front squat, right? We gotta learn how to be in that position, right? To be successful in the power clean. Also, my linebackers, right, Jesus, you gotta be in that hang position. Actually, everyone, we need to tackle in that hang position. And like I said before, that's one of the parts in the power clean, and that's a position that we need to learn so that when we go into the game, we just get into those positions automatically. Okay, so the hang power clean, it's safe, and it kind of like excludes limitations of mobility in the ankle, mobility in the joints, right, in the back and your wrist. So it's a good place to start. All right, guys. So yeah, we'll take it step by step, baby steps. Any questions so far, guys?
Nah, no questions.
Okay. Okay. All right. So I need everyone, right, to be on time, right, and pay attention. I know it's kind of hard sometimes when you're in the weight room. You're excited, but you gotta listen to instruction, right, and be patient. Okay, we're here to learn, and we're here to get better. Okay. All right, coach.
Yes, we are, guys. You know, guys, there's science behind this. It's legitimate science. You know, we're not gonna give you just something out of thin air. You know, because we need to turn it around. And you know, I'm a man of science. I'm a firm believer in science, and you know, this works. It's been proven time and time after again. The key ingredient here, though, is you guys being there. You know, not missing, because when you miss, you fall behind. You know, but other than that, guys, you know, patience, patience, patience. If you're patient, you will see the results when we start, you know, heading on the field. We promise you. Questions, guys?
Coach, what about the ones that are going to be doing other sports during that time period?
Coach Ramirez, how are we going to deal with that?
Cause I do swim. I could. She does that. She does.
I'm not really sure. I mean, if you can, as you're doing another sport, right? I'm sure the coaches are working in the same principles, right? We have basketball, I believe, right, coach?
Yeah, basketball ends in 4 weeks.
Okay, basketball and wrestling.
Yeah.
Right? And essentially, those sports are power sports, right?
Yeah.
You're still gonna get a lot of benefit from playing other sports, right? Especially basketball, those plyometrics and things like that. It's not time wasted. What I don't expect people to do, right, is to go play a sport and then try to overwork, right? Because you need your rest and you will get burned out. So I don't know if I mean, if you still show up to the weight room and you're doing another sport, let me know and I'll adjust things for you. But if it's a time issue, right, you don't have time to be there, don't overwork, right? You already do so much in your other sports. I don't expect you to go home after practice, right, and you know, start lifting after 2-hour practice after a game. You need we'll have time, right, in the season once your sport is over. we'll have time to rebuild.
Yeah, guys. So, basically what it's saying is, do your sport. If it's baseball, swimming, whatever it is, do your sport. When you come back out there to football, we'll make sure to get you on the right track to catch you up with everybody else. And that's one of the reasons that that we took time off this year, because remember, we started in February and we never stopped. So we needed time to recover, Any other questions? Okay. One thing I do need you guys to do, and you can do this right now at home. Okay, let me share right quick. You need to apply for a practice clearance. So there's two ways you could do that. If you're in the dashboard thing, hit varsity football and see these little icons here. If you hit the A, it'll take you to the website where you have to clear. Only thing you got to do is just resubmit everything, and on Monday when you show up, be like, Alfredo, I need my practice clearance. Okay, that's all you got to do. If the only thing it'll probably ask you to do is to re-upload a copy of your insurance, but if your physical is still good, it won't ask you to do that. Okay, and everything, it saves everything from last season. It'll just transfer it over to the new season. Okay, so we got to make sure we do that. All right. Any other questions?
Hey, coach, how do we sign up for the Blast Athletics?
You send me your email. I'll email you the link.
All right, I already downloaded the app, so I'll be ready for it.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
All right, there you go.
Coach Rigo, is that you?
Yeah,
How's it going?
good.
You're joining us next year, right?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Rigo Guzman. He played for us. He was on those teams where we're 5-5, 4-6.
Wait, coach.
Yes.
Wrong, Rico.
Oh, okay, Ron Rigo. Okay, never mind. I thought it was all right. It's Rigo. Damn it, Rigo. All right, guys. So if you have no questions and nothing else, we're gonna call it a meeting. I just needed to touch base with you guys. I need you to see the new format we're using. I will still post things on Facebook, Google, and Group Me, but this is gonna be our 90% of our thing. Last thing before you get out of here, and this is something. This is where we find out dedication. I am starting a fundraiser. It is called the Touchdown Club. All right. And basically, we are, let me see, let me find it right here, folks. Touchdown Club? Is this? No. Blah. No. Oh, okay. Okay, this is not what I wanted. Okay, hold on, guys. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so Touchdown Club. It's kind of you know how most schools have a what's that damn thing called? A booster club?
Yes.
Well, we don't have the tax numbers and all that to do it. So the next best thing is we just create one. And so basically what we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you a pamphlet in a form, and you're gonna have to find someone who would like to donate $80 to the program. They could do it one of two ways. They could do it straight $80, or they can give us $20 for 4 months. Okay. And so the money is basically going to go for, game day meals, Saturday morning breakfast when we break down films, snacks for travel games, post-game meals, summer camps for football, passing league fees, awards, spirit packs, knee braces, and things like mouthpieces, socks, and polo shirts. Okay. And what do they get in return? Well, here's what they're gonna get. They get free admission to all home games, plus a guest. Then they get we're gonna have a monthly Touchdown Club pancake breakfast. I learned this when I spent some time out in Texas. They're real big on pancake breakfast out there. Okay, and then we're gonna have a Touchdown Club appreciation night. We're gonna give them a $10 card so they can go to the concession stand and get $10 worth of free food. We're gonna have a program this year, so we're gonna put their picture in the program. We're gonna invite them to our obviously to our award ceremony, and then we're gonna give them end of the season taquiza for them for helping us out. Okay. And so let me show you the actual application. Blah. Okay. Hold on, guys. So this is the application here. So name, first and last name. Are they a parent? Are they a teacher? Are they a school administrator? Community member? If they're a community member, are they going to advertise their business or are they alumni? If they advertise their business, we are going to put a banner up for them in the stadium. Okay, so that's another added bonus if they want to advertise their business. We need an email and a phone number because we need to let them know, hey, this event's happening for the Touchdown Club. Please show up. And then if they're a business. So if they're a business, name, address, telephone, and website, if they have one. Now, like I said, there's two ways they can do this. They can give us 4 monthly donations of $20, or they can just give us a flat fee of $80. Okay? And if they give you a check or a money order, it has to be made payable to Desert Mirage High School. If they put Rams football, we can't cash the check because there is no Rams football. Okay? Questions?
No, coach.
This requires, I did the math. If each of you guys gets 2, we can fundraise about $3,200 just on this. Gus already has 2, and I am the first person I'll think of something, but I'm willing to sponsor someone else as well. Okay. So I'll think of something, make it worthwhile. Let me see here. And here's the explanation. So, I'm going to print these and give them to you guys out on Monday when we go back. Read them, be familiar with them. Guys, don't do it like the survey fundraiser where, it was 5 people doing all the work. We ended up getting like $700 out of that. We could have gotten another $1,500 if the entire team would have done it. This is crucial, guys, because this summer we are going to summer camps. We're going to send you to Redlands and the one in San Diego, but we can't do that if there's no money. Also, our team retreat is going up for approval at the board meeting on January 20th. If anybody wants to go with me, meet me there at 6:30 at the district office because they will ask questions, because I have to justify the trip, okay?
Okay.
Questions, comments, concerns?
No.
All right, guys. So again, this is our new fundraiser. Once this ends, we're gonna do a donut sale. That one's really good. I mean, who doesn't like donuts? I shouldn't eat them, right? But anyway, if you have no questions, I'm done. And then I'll post up I will email you the link to sign up. If you send me your address, I'm gonna put my phone number in there so you can text it to me, guys. Okay. I'm gonna stop sharing for a minute because I don't know how to. I'll put it for everybody, so that way you can text me your email address and I can get that to you after dinner. Okay. Also, Monday we're gonna take a picture. We had someone donate $1,500 to the program today. Okay, and they called me up and they said, give them an amount, and I said $2,000, and I started laughing and said, I can give you $1,500. Like, okay. So I got the check. I walk in, deposit it on Monday. All right. So Monday we gotta take a picture, and it's gonna say thank you for supporting Rams football. All right.
Let me just tell my son.
All right, guys.
Are we gonna need Are we gonna need the spirit packs for that? Like the
Yeah, bring the spirit packs. It'd be nice to show something,
Okay.
We don't want to just.
All right.
look all different. And I'll put that on Facebook as well and every other medium. All right, guys. Time is crucial. So if you got no questions, Coach George, if you got nothing for the kids, goodbye and enjoy your vacation. See you guys on Monday.
No.
And be ready to work on Tuesday, folks.
Tuesday.
Coach, on Tuesday before I'll give you the weight room key, so you can keep it till they tell me to give it back to them. All right.
Okay. Sounds good, Coach.
All right, Coach. Have a great afternoon.
All right. You too.
All right. Bye, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you, coaches. Bye.
Thank you, Coach.
Hey, thank you, coaches. I appreciate everything. Have a good one. See y'all on Monday or Tuesday.
Yes. Not a problem. All right. Don't worry, Jesus. We'll work it out. We always do. All right. I'm going to end the meeting now.